Hello squad, it's Asuni, and today we will be playing Roblox and reacting to an MSA at the same time. So we are playing Tower of Hell, and the MSA is going to be in the background, and I'm also going to be reacting to it. It's called X hires baby to pretend as my son at my wedding. So this should be juicy. So yeah, let's get on to the video. And also, it's just me today, so I guess everybody's busy, so yeah.
I stared at a white gown and the giant rock on my finger. I couldn't believe I was marrying the most handsome man in the world. Then suddenly, the door burst open. I turned around to see my worst nightmare. Wait. Before we get into all this, let's circle back around to the beginning. I'm Jordan from California. Please like and subscribe to hear my story. I grew up with a single mom who was a high school teacher. We didn't have a lot of money, and my older sister Cass was always a huge brat about it. My friend Becky got the newest iPhone at school, and I need it. I'm sorry, sweetie, I can't afford it. And you just got a new phone 2 years ago. 2 years? Mom, do you know anything about phones? Jeez, your phone works fine, and no new camera is gonna fix that ugly personality. Ugh, this family sucks. Mom always felt guilty that she couldn't provide us with the best thing, so I never asked for anything expensive. But when I started 7th grade, I went through a crazy growth spurt. Mom took me shopping, but she kept looking worriedly at the price tags. Mom, I don't mind getting secondhand clothes. Oh, sweetie, no, we can make it work. Really, it's fine. I like thrifting anyway. Jordan, you're an angel. One day the universe will give you everything you ever wanted. Later that night, when Cass saw my clothes, her eyes popped out of her head. Wow, how could Mom afford all these nice brands for you? These are secondhand, genius. Ew, gross. You better not tell anyone at school. It'll completely ruin my
I wasn't
reputation.
even paying
You're committing
attention.
social suicide,
Alright.
girl. It's something serious.
That sister is unbelievable, but I'm gonna actually try. So I was kind of trying, but I was being useless before, so now I'm gonna try and put my best effort.
Seriously screwed up in your brain. I'm not letting Mom go broke so you can impress people who don't even like you. One day in 9th grade, I was walking back home when I saw a girl going.
Personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect, but I see a girl with the roast, like, you go, girl.
Bonkers on a guy, hitting him with her purse and screaming while he tried resisting her blows. Can you please stop? Hey, ow! Listen to me, miss. I'm not a thief or pervert. Ow! She smacked his head one last time and walked away, and the boy brushed himself off. Then suddenly, he caught me looking at him. I swear, I didn't do anything wrong. What happened? I'm an idiot. A pen fell out of her bag, and I just wanted to return it. I kept calling her, but she didn't hear me because of her stupid headphones, and I thought I'd just slip it into her bag. But that's when she noticed me and lost her mind. Anyway, you want it? We started talking, and it turned out his name was Zach, and he just moved into my neighborhood. And soon, we were hanging out almost every day. We had a ton in common, like our love for hiking and video games, even...
That is already when you know she met the love of her life. But why does she have neon green hair and he has blue hair? What's up with that?
Cass got along with him, and sometimes joined in for movie nights. Once in 11th grade, the three of us were going to a party, and Cass came down in a cheerleader's outfit, and she wasn't even a cheerleader. Why are you wearing that? There's a new guy in my class who'll be at the party, and he's the most genuine person I've ever laid eyes on. It's time to introduce myself. So, you haven't even spoken to him yet? How do you know he's genuine? He wasn't talking about his personality in...
This is my
Oops,
comeback.
I'm mad.
Start yours.
I was
Alright.
talking about the brands he wears, not a single knockoff. And you know your girl can tell from a mile away. He's the real deal. Cass wasn't kidding about getting that guy's attention. He was surrounded by a bunch of girls, and somehow she thought it would be a good idea to enter the room doing a cartwheel. Except she didn't know how to do one, and smacked straight into the glass door. Everyone gave her the weirdest look, and Zach and I nearly died trying not to laugh as we carried her out of there. She fractured her arm and had to wear a cast for 2 months. A few weeks later, the town's power went out on a really hot day. Zach just got his driver's license and asked if I wanted to drive a few hours away to a beach for a swim. Of course, but I can't really ask my mom for money.
She works all the time, huh?
Yeah, she knows I want to go to med school, and I swear, my first paycheck is going to her.
You're so amazing and selfless, Jordan. That's why I love you.
Love me?
I mean, as a friend, obviously.
Right, of course.
sure. I just like your company.
He just exposed himself.
And that's kind of how it went from there. Zach's parents gave him a hefty allowance every week.
What?
And we started going out often. To the movies, theme parks,
Thank
and
God there's
even
gonna be a new
concerts.
tower.
I wanted to get a job to pay for things too, but he insisted it was fine. And it was kind of nice having someone take care of me.
I kind of feel bad for her mom because she's really trying to do everything she can. Being a single mother, you know, only having 2 kids. So, I just wanted to say the daily question of the day is, who do you love more, your mother or your father? Because I know Mother's Day is coming up soon, and it's going to be Father's Day, and I'm pretty sure June. So yeah, put it down in the comments. Who do you like better, your mom or your dad?
I knew you were just like me, sis. You pretend to be better, but your little boyfriend spoils you rotten, and you love it. OMG, Zach is not my boyfriend. He just pays for my things sometimes. Oh, so you're a gold digger.
Ah.
I'm so proud of you.
Damn, she said, oh, so you're a gold digger.
I'm not a gold digger.
She
We're
is.
just friends. Oh, really? Is that why you talked him out of dating my friend
Oops.
Ashley? What? You know about that? Ashley heard you tell Zach that she was dumb and high maintenance, and he deserved better. Look, if you want him all to yourself, fine. But if you don't like him that way, then let him date someone else. It's not nice to lead people on. Oh, did the Tin Man suddenly grow a heart? Mind your own business. Ashley was dumb, and I had to protect Zach. He was too naive, and girls like her would totally take advantage of him. But I was only looking out for him as a friend.
Oh my
Exactly
God.
my type. I
I
wanted to
look
be a
so
surgeon,
bad at
and
this.
Zach wanted to teach high school social studies. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'd seen my mom struggle a lot as a teacher. I didn't want that for my future. Besides, Zach and I were both fine with our relationship. We went to prom together as friends and had the best time ever. Soon college started, and Zach and I lived across campus from each other and met often. One day, I was studying in the library, and I needed a book from the top shelf, but the little step stool under me wobbled and brought down a pile of books with me.
Damn.
Just then, someone came to my side. It was Sean, the mysterious and
Oh.
most handsome guy in my class.
Damn. At least I think I can predict what's gonna happen. He's gonna have interest in her, and then Zach is. Oh, it's my ex hires somebody to my son to be. No, my ex oh my God. Sorry, I need to do this level before I can read it. Okay. Ex hires baby to pretend as my son at my wedding. So that's probably gonna be her new husband, that whatever guy his name is. And Zach, is that the best friend? Is gonna be jealous and her ex, I guess, and he's gonna hire someone because he thinks he doesn't deserve her. I don't know. Either that or it's just not, it has nothing to do with the title because that happens sometimes. And that, what was I gonna say? Sorry. And that he's just gonna steal her away, and then they're gonna break up, and then she's gonna realize what she missed out. I don't know, something like that.
My class. He always sat in the back, but blew everyone out of the water on tests. I think you may have dropsies, mon chéri. Oh!
Oh no, I think you might have dropped this body. Like, no thanks. I would have said boy bye and threw a book at him.
Thanks.
Come now, you're in my class.
Mm-mm.
Yes, maybe we could be study partners.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. Maybe we could be study partners.
Sounds great. When I say Sean was amazing, this guy was amazing. He
Sean?
was brilliant and explained things to me in ways my professors never could. He brought me delicious French pastries and laughed at all my jokes.
So he
and
is French.
let's be honest, I'm not that funny. His parents owned an airline company, and he was going to medical school only because he got bored one day and decided to apply. Everyone wanted to be around Sean, and for the first time in ever, I was popular by association. Only one person didn't like him. He's a total jerk. You're
Zach.
Blinded by his swoopy
Of
hair
course.
and fake accent. I saw him yelling at the teacher the other day for giving him an A instead of an A+.
Bro, I'm
Come
so
on,
not
don't
gonna
be
make
like
this.
That. He's sweet. You can't
No!
be serious, Jordan. Zach made it so obvious he couldn't stand.
Okay, I'm gonna make it back up there if I can. And I'm gonna pause the video. I've decided I'll give you guys a little parkour.
Whenever we hung out together, he sat in a corner and sulked. What is wrong
I'll speed
with
this
the
part
little
up.
boy, eh? Nothing. He's totally fine. Then why is he crying in the corner like an injured duck? Walk. Now waddle away and let me enjoy my beautiful view. Excuse me? Jordan, aren't you gonna say something? Sean, come on, don't tease him. But Zach, maybe we'll just catch up later? Zach stormed off, and I felt kind of bad. But Sean started feeding me chocolate strawberries, and everything else left my mind. I hoped Zach would warm up to Sean soon, but he started acting crazy. On one of my dates, I spotted him wearing a stupid disguise and glaring at us from across the restaurant. Another time, he just happened to be at the movies where Sean and I were, and he took the seat between us. Zach fed me popcorn and wiped my face every time I drank soda, and I wanted to punch him. Then one day, Sean arranged a
Hey guys, do you like Disney Plus or TV shows like Stranger
Oh
Things?
God.
How would you like
a rugby match, and Zach said he wanted to join too. Are you crazy? Do you know how intense it gets? You think I'm not strong enough or man enough, huh? Yeah. They're gonna mash you like a boiled potato. I can play it rough, Jordan. You don't need to worry about me. And then he let out a weird war cry and jumped into the field. Oh man, this was gonna be painful to watch. And of course, he got injured within minutes, and I had to take him to the ER for stitches. We started drifting apart, and I missed him, but I was really busy with studies and Sean. After graduation, Sean asked me to marry him, and of course, I said yes. I couldn't believe how amazing my life was turning out. Mom threw a little engagement party for us, and Sean's parents even flew in from France. But when I went to introduce myself, I overheard them talking. This place smells like poor people. I thought Sean said she was becoming a doctor. Don't eat anything here. They don't even have chefs. The girl's mom made everything herself. I turned to leave, and of course, Zach was right behind me, and he'd heard everything. Is this really the type of family you want to marry into?
I just wanted to say I decided I wasn't going to speed this up, so it's probably not going to be sped up, and you're probably like, why? But the only reason is because if I speed this up, then the sound is going to be sped up, and then it's not going to sound right.
I can't do this right now, Zach. I pushed past him and left. I was planning on confronting Sean about his parents' comments, but wedding planning took over. Cass was my wedding planner, and she was a nightmare to work with. But she did take care of all the arrangements just in time. On my wedding day, I felt anxious. I hadn't really forgotten what Sean's parents had said, or Zach's disappointed face. He'd stopped answering my calls soon after the engagement. Hey sis, what's wrong? You're marrying a freaking prince. Look a little happier. It's just that I am doing the right thing, right? Is this about Zach? I just thought he'd show up, is all. I bit back my nerves as the music started playing. Mom and Cass walked me down the aisle together, and I followed. Sean looked gorgeous standing up at the altar. He smiled at me, and I forced one back. But just as I started walking, the doors burst open. Zach was standing in the doorway with a freaking child who was crying at the top of his lungs, and then came running to me with open arms.
Mommy, please. You said you were gonna get milk for pancakes. You said you'd make pancakes if I stopped pooping in the closet. And I did, Mommy, I did. Please come back. Don't leave me.
What the fudge? Everyone was staring at me, and Sean looked furious. I dragged Zach out the door. What do you think you're doing? What is this? You have a child with him? How could you keep this from me? No, what? No, I don't. That's not my kid. How can you say that? How could you just deny your own child?
Damn.
And what we mean to each other. Things turned chaotic after that. I knew this girl was trash from the start. Humiliating us like this. How dare you? But I'm just glad we found out now. Not years down the road. Who are you calling trash, moron? No one speaks about my family like that. Sean, don't you believe me? And do you really have nothing to say to your parents? I knew I was marrying below my station, but you were smart and pretty, and I thought you would learn learn our sophisticated ways, but this I won't tolerate. I was clearly wrong about you. I almost punched him, but he left with his parents on his tail. Mom and Cass were handling the guests, and I turned to Zach furiously. How could you do this to me? You just ruined my life. And who the heck is that child? My nephew. And I just saved your life, Jordan. Those people are not you. You care about others. That's what I always loved about you. But you changed when you met that rich jerk. It's none of your business. As my friend, you should be happy that I'm happy. Like you were happy for me and Ashley, or me and Taylor, or me and any of my other girlfriends you convinced me weren't worth dating. Look, that's different. You just wanted me to take care of you while you kept your options open for someone better. Admit it. You can't start blaming me right now, Zach. You've gone too far. I don't want to see you again, ever. Later that week, I found out Sean had flown back to France and was getting married to this girl his parents had wanted to set him up with. I couldn't believe he moved on so quickly. Cass tried to cheer me up with a junk food movie night, but it wasn't working. I just don't understand how Zach could sabotage me like that. He's supposed to be my best friend.
Damn.
It pains me to break it to you, sis, but you haven't been a very good friend to Zach. What? He's the one who
Oh my
ruined
god, I
my
love this
wedding.
girl
Remember?
avatar.
The guy has loved you for
Screenshot.
years, and you knew he did. But you led him on all throughout school. He had plenty of girls swooning over him, including me. Wait,
No.
you like Zach? Not anymore. But I had a crush on him at one point. Lots of girls did. But he only had eyes for you. And you threw him to the side as soon as someone better came along. I didn't mean to. I just didn't want to lose him. Well, now you've lost him anyway. I knew Cass was right. And I felt so horrible for treating Zach the way I had. But I was still so angry at him. I just wanted to graduate and start fresh, away from all this drama. I finished my residency and became a neurosurgeon at a big hospital. I paid off my student loans and soon gave Mom a down payment to buy a cute flat. Cass got married to a rich guy who adored her and moved into a house close to mine. We saw each other
Not me
every
getting
week,
scammed.
and life was good. Then one day,
No.
I was invited to give a lecture at a local university. I was so nervous and stopped by the
Screenshot,
coffee
y'all.
shop on campus. I had my face in my speech as I walked away with my drink and ran straight into someone spilling their smoothie all over them. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Wait, Zach? Jordan, what are you doing here? I'm a guest speaker at the medical school today. What are you doing here? I'm a history professor here. Wow, that's amazing. We sat down to catch up, and it was so good to see him again. Hey, listen, I never apologized for bursting into your wedding like that. That really wasn't cool with me, especially using my nephew. No, I'm the one who's sorry. For all the years I took advantage of you, and I did keep you away from other girls. I was afraid you'd easily fall for someone and she'd take you away. You didn't take advantage of me, Jordan, and I wouldn't have treated someone else the same way. Me taking care of you was my love language, and not just being nice to a friend. You were so good to me, and can I tell you a secret? I think even if you hadn't burst in, I wouldn't have gone through with the wedding. Really? Why not? Because you were right, and Sean and his family are jerks. I'm glad you finally saw it, but I'm sorry I wasn't more supportive. I guess I
Okay,
always
y'all.
liked you, and when you started dating Sean, I knew I could never compete with a guy like that. You shouldn't have had to. You were always the better guy. You think we could pick up where we left off? We could go hiking. I'll pack a picnic, just like old times. I'd love that.
The way they just catched up just like that was so easy. But I want to try and finish this tower first. Oh no, I'm so gonna die on this.
You mixed tomato.
Oh, I'm so gonna die at this. I suck at this level. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Oh my god. Yes. I'm not gonna make it though. I'm probably gonna jinx it. Yes. I actually made it past this level. Oh. No, cause this isn't the first time I've been up. It's just, to the top. It's just, I don't think I've ever passed that level without, invincibility. Cause I always seem to die. But I did it. Stop. No. No. They have to give me the worst last level. Bro. Stop it. I'm so gonna fall. No. I couldn't even see. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Actually, no, it's not over. It's not over. I'm gonna retry for the next tower, and right where I get to the top, I'm gonna unpause it, okay? So you guys can see me make it to the top. Alright guys, I'm almost there, please. No. I'm begging you. I'm not gonna make it. Bro. I've made it all this way. No. I give up, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you've had a wonderful day. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And while you're at it, you might as well give this video a like. And yeah, bye, Bald Squad.